the universe for sure has elements of good and bad in it. And we know that just by looking at life around us, that there's good and bad things, right? There's good and bad energy. But we believe that we are innately good, and we call upon that goodness, call it God or whatever, to protect us, to connect with us, in case we do run into something that is, you know, seems
untoward,
kind of evil and kind of powerful. We will call upon that white light, and we extend it to others in our area, in our group, to ask for protection in case we do need it, because, you know, we are dealing with things that we don't necessarily completely understand, right?
No, I know. Have you been to Highcroft Manor?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful old Shaughnessy mansion.
Yeah.
Many functions there. Lots of brie cheese and crackers.
We didn't get any of those.
You didn't get
those.
Well, you have to go to the other functions. But have you been in there? Are there ghosts at Highcroft, do you think?
We were there with the reporter from the West Coast, and that was kind of neat that she was actually with us at the time, because while we were in this room, 4 of us, including the reporter, saw this great big huge medicine ball orb thing just float across the table. And it was about this big and all black and shadowy.
So what makes it black or gold or blue? Do you know what are colors about?
It just might just be its vibration. It might be how it wants to look that day.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we don't know why they sometimes little white ones, all big black medicine balls.
Do ghosts like to hang in theaters? The Stanley, the Vogue, the Orpheum.
Lots
if I was a ghost, I'd like to hang in the theaters. Somehow it feels like the right place.
Yeah.
It's a neat place to haunt.
It's there's theaters are probably on the scale of haunted places. Theaters actually rate above battlefields for haunted.
Why? Do we know? We don't know.
Maybe there's a couple of theories on that. One is that the amount of people that go into a theater, they're hyped, you know, they're going to see a play, they're going to see a movie, they're putting out tons and tons of energy. So that might be some sort of a source for a spirit.
Well, you see our staff today, the Night of the Living Dead, that was some of our crew, in case you didn't guess. But the minute people get into costume, they play the part, and they change, and they do all of that. So I guess if you're dead, nobody can get you. Do whatever you want.
We don't know that. We don't know that for sure either.
No.
There's other levels above dead, probably.
Or other levels of spirits that may take the dead and all kinds of weird stuff.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. So within Vancouver Paranormal, you don't have psychics and mediums or the people who practice in the mystic arts or the occult particularly.
We don't have, did you say?
Do you? I don't know.
Oh,
I'm asking.
We have people who are, would never call themselves a medium or a psychic if you paid them, but seem to have some level of ability in those areas.
That extra sense.
Yeah, like Marlena is very sensitive. Jessie is very sensitive. But neither Marlena nor Jessie predicted 9/11. So, I mean, we have people that seem to be a little bit more intuitive to things than, say, me or the camera guy.
Right. But if anyone who has been to a medium and talked to their grandmother, or, and I know it sounds a little weird, but
well, I think most
I
of the time
have a friend who did, and her grandmother came in, and the medium said, "Your grandmother still hates your haircut." Well, you know, how would she know that? You know, they might say.
I always wonder, why would the grandmother come back and just say that when the grandmother?
She always hated it when she was alive.
Well, yeah, but it's like the mediums on TV. They say, Uncle John doesn't like the paint job he did in the bathroom, and I think if I'm going to make that bloody trip from the other side to come whisper in your ear, I'm not going to tell you about your paint job in your bathroom. I'm going to say, Fanny, don't go out tomorrow in a car or whatever. I'm going to tell you something that's important, not about your paint job or your haircut.
Like make peace with your children or something important. You're right.
Yeah.
Except what if you didn't paint your bathroom? You see how they get you,
well,
or how they would get me. I mean, who knows? I painted my bathroom on the other side. Not many. I mean, when did I do it? Never.
No, but I mean, I believe that if the spirit wants to make contact with you, they're not going to trivialize it with a haircut. They're going to tell you they love you. They're going to tell you, you know, to be careful, that they're looking after you, they're watching you. They're not going to be saying, oh, and I hate what you did with your hair.
Okay.
So when I hear mediums do that stuff, I think to myself, probably a scam.
And you're both very aware of that. That's
Yeah.
what's great. And
Yeah.
you don't charge. And
Absolutely.
when you go to somebody's home or to a building or a mansion or a television studio.
Don't worry, we're looking.
Are you? Have you seen any?
No, I haven't.
Not yet.
not
That's
yet,
good. It's a
no.
fairly new building.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No.
They can be anywhere.
Dang.
If they like the energy here and it's creative, they could be here.
Really?
Yeah.
And it is creative. It's a creative place, and we have fun every day. We trip
Lots
the light
of electrical
fantastic.
stuff too.
If
to
I was a
provide
ghost, I'd love
food.
to be here.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
and flicker about with these lights.
Absolutely,
You'd make
absolutely.
Sergio the
Drive him crazy.
lighting expert crazy.
Right.
Yes, he'd be on his ladder a lot, and all of that. Do you write up a report, an official report,
Yeah.
when you visit?
Yeah.
So, what's in a ghost report?
Well, okay, let's say, for example, we're going to go do your house. We would have on the report the weather outside, the temperature, the storm conditions, the general barometer, anything and everything that's atmospheric that might play a role in what we're doing. All the equipment that's taken in will be listed. All the information about you that we've been able to compile through a questionnaire, all the people in your household, their names, their ages, all the way down, the events, how many rooms. Marlene will draw a floor plan of